The Cool Britannia crime caper film recharged British film and launched several careers in the late 90s. With Matthew Vaughn's Argyll and Jason Statham's The Beaker aiming to launch new franchises, Dan Slevin asks whether it was all really for the best. Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels was Guy Ritchie's first feature film as director, Matthew Vaughn's first film as producer, and both Jason Statham and Vinnie Jones' first acting roles. The first three have gone on to become pillars of the British film industry, while Jones has used his hard man persona to combine acting with reality television presenting. So, the success has been good for them, but has the impact of Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels been good for audiences, or for the culture? Made during the heady days of Cool Britannia, when Tony Blair's new Labour government was giving Britain, or more specifically, England, its cultural mojo back after many years of Tory rule, Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels was the British film of 1998. It takes its cue from 70s and 80s TV gangster shows like The Sweeney and Minder, and features a few familiar actors from those days in character parts, faces that gave the film a bit of rough and ready credibility. But the leads were going to be fresh faces, three former child actors, Nick Moran, Dexter, Fletcher and Jason Flemyng, and a former Commonwealth Games diver named Jason Statham. In the film, Moran's character Eddie has a cast iron plan to make £500,000 in a card game, and his mates provide the float. The game soon goes south, however, and the quartet find themselves on the hook to Hatchet, Harry P.H. Moriarty, and in fear for their lives. Eddie's dad, J.D. played by Sting, refuses to bail him out, but it looks like Harry will take his bar regardless. To make enough money quickly to get back square with Harry, our boys decide to rob a local gangster's hydroponic weed factory. That goes about as well as you might expect, including the kidnapping of a poor traffic warden played by young Rob Brydon, and the body count soon mounts up. This is a film that thinks of itself as a cross between Minder and Reservoir Dogs, so it's full of wisecracks, impenetrable Cockney lingo, bloody deaths by shotgun and a vast amount of heavy-duty cuss words. As a young man, I loved it. It was the first DVD I ever bought. It's incredibly pacey and energetic thanks to Ritchie's hyped-up camera and Niven Howie's editing. The sepia cinematography gives it a classic old East End feel, and it really did seem like it was something fresh. But rewatching recently, now I'm not so sure about it. It's a very male, criminal wish fulfillment, fantasy, and there's no place for women in that boozy, matey, lad magazine world. Like Loaded and early Russell Brand, it prioritizes men's fun regardless of the damage it does. The first of the Lock, Stock boys to cash in was writer-director Guy Ritchie, who soon attracted top Hollywood talent like Brad Pitt to his follow-up film, Snatch 2000, and then cast his new wife, Madonna, in a remake of Lena Wertmüller's Swept Away in 2002. Rock'n'Rolla 2008 was horrible. I wrote that it was the cinematic equivalent of someone grabbing you around the neck and rubbing their knuckles into your skull. But then he went commercial for a while with two Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes films, a King Arthur film that wasn't too bad and a decent reboot of The Man from U.N.C.L.E. The Gentleman and Wrath of Men were lame Lock, Stock retreads, but he is now such a big deal that he gets to put his own name in the title of his most recent film, Guy Ritchie's The Covenant. I would say, on balance, Ritchie's career has been a negative. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more videos.